Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something really core, self-belief.
Mm.
We've got these really interesting excerpts from The Power of Self-Belief that you shared.
hmm
And our mission, really, is to unpack why this matters so much, how it actually works in your life.
Exactly. And what really jumps out from those pieces is, well, how universal struggle is. Everyone hits bumps,
Right.
difficulties, failures. They're just part of the deal.
Yeah, totally unavoidable. And that brings us straight to that central quote from the source, doesn't it? If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will.
Right.
It kind of puts the ball right back in your court, You've got to light that fire yourself first.
It does. And it's interesting to think, well, what is self-belief really?
Mm-hmm.
The source used this analogy I like. Walking in the dark, but knowing there's a light within.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. It's not about having a perfect map. It's more about that.
That makes perfect sense. It's like the fuel, isn't it? The thing that actually gets you moving. The source definitely links it to getting things done, achieving goals.
Mm-hmm.
And for you listening, especially if you're focused on learning quickly and applying things, that belief, well, it feels like step 0. You need to believe you can use the knowledge.
Precisely. And think about it this way. Anyone who's ever achieved something really significant, they started somewhere. Often, it was just with that belief in their own potential, before anyone else saw it.
Yeah, the external validation often comes way later.
Exactly.
Which leads nicely into this whole idea of internal validation. The source puts it quite plainly. Believing in yourself means not letting the outside world define you.
That's huge, isn't it? Especially today with all the noise and opinions out there. It's about having your own anchor.
It really is. So what about those times, when you do feel unworthy, those thoughts creep in?
Right. Well, the source actually encourages you to sort of push back, to question it. It says, if you feel unworthy, question that thought, because you are worthy. You just need to see it.
So it's like recognizing those feelings aren't facts.
Exactly. They're feelings, not necessarily reality. And there's a very practical tip in there, too.
Oh, yeah.
The mirror exercise, looking
Yeah.
at yourself and saying, I am doing my best, and that is enough.
Wow. So simple, but I can see how doing that consistently, it could really start to shift things inside. Acknowledging your own effort right now.
Yes. And what's powerful there is it honors your specific path. The source reminds us, no one knows your path better than you do. Your story is unique, and you deserve to leave your mark on this world. It's about seeing your own inherent value, wherever you happen to be on your journey.
That's really empowering stuff. It feels like it all boils down to just starting, taking that first step, even if you feel completely unprepared.
That's exactly what the source suggests. Trust yourself. You don't have to be perfect to start,
Right.
but you have to start to be perfect one day. That kind of implies perfection as a process, not a starting point.
Okay, so wrapping this part up. The big takeaway from this deep dive into the power of self-belief seems pretty clear.
Yeah, I think so. Self-belief isn't just a nice idea. It's like the foundation. It's what helps you handle the tough stuff and actually go after what matters to you.
It's that internal engine, that trust, that drives you forward and helps you bounce back.
Exactly. It builds resilience.
So building on that idea of not needing to be perfect to start, here's a final thought for you to chew on.
Okay.
What's one small thing, just one tiny step you could take today? Trusting in your best effort right now towards something that really means something to you.